Hi, I'm Gerald from Hawkeye's Hobbies, and just going to take a couple minutes to give you one of the additional benefits of using Talon Acrylic natural metal finish paints, and that is its durability. Now, all of us have taken the time to build our model, work out every imperfection in the joints and the seams, and we're ready to paint. We paint it, we've got the paint to lay down just the way we want it, only to find that sometime during the drying process, when we pick it up after it's cured, we find or can feel flaws. Dust has settled accidentally onto our model. For whatever reason, it's got specks and bumps and grit on the surface of the paint. Now, some guys out there would just take the model and toss it and just pull out their hair and give us gray hairs. But one thing about Talon is it's a very durable paint, and when something settles into it after you've applied it, you do have the ability of taking something as simple as a polishing stick and going over the model very lightly with the light or the finer side and rub out those imperfections without getting too deep where you're going to actually start lifting the paint off the plastic. The one thing about Talon is when you do mist it on in the gradual layers and get the coverage you need, you're actually building up those layers so that you have the ability to do this afterwards if necessary. Again, some people will say, well, the natural metal finish is such a real pain because it has to be spot on perfect. Well, it has to be good, like any surface has to be prepared for paint. Paint enhances mistakes. It's like putting a big spotlight or magnifying glass on it. It enhances it. But there are products like mine that offer you the ability to not be so critical during those processes because it does give great coverage. And again, if you do end up with a flaw or a major eyesore in the paint, you can go back and repair it, reapply the paint. But in the case of surface debris, such as some dust that's found its way off a lamp above your workbench or in your paint booth, or you shut the exhaust fan off before the paint was actually dry and some of the particulates came back down, you can take them out. Just a polishing stick, rub it out, and actually what you're doing is you're actually leveling the paint surface. Just like when a car painter who puts one of those paint jobs in the paint that makes it look like it's 4 feet deep, they rub it out. They apply a layer, they'll sand it down, they'll take out the blemishes, they'll take off the tops of the paint, and then go on to the next step. And that builds the depth. Well, the thing about the Talon is, if you want to do that, you could do it too, but you know, by cleaning up the knocking and leveling off the surfaces of the paint, you're getting a glass finish. Now, Talon is already smooth. Don't get me wrong, it's smooth. But if you do get those imperfections and you want that smoothness back, you can do it with a polishing stick. It's that easy. Again, Talon Acrylic Natural Metal Finish Paints, they're durable.